Hello, my name is SEO girl and today I'm in a Ukrainian national dress because why not? It's beautiful and I want to show it to you. But today I don't want to talk about Ukraine and concentrate on really interesting topic. How to improve the way SEO integrate with development team and how to improve this relationship. Let me give you some practical tips from my experience. So, first of all, why should we care about this problem? Because first of all, the lack of communication or problem in that communication in the long run leads to money loss and business problem, because when members of the team can't understand how to do the task and what are they waiting from each other, it only leads to misconceptions, conflicts, and in the long run to problem for the whole business. So why do misunderstanding happen? So the biggest problem on my mind happened because SEOs specialists, they don't really care about how to describe the problem, and their tasks miss the most important part, which developers want to know is why they should do the task. And this poor and weak reasoning SEO specialists use while giving recommendations leads to the situation when dev teams just do something as it's saying in task without understanding what the results and end user will see, and that is a problem. So let's look at the table how programmers and SEO experts think. Just a quick comparison. So if we think about focal point, programmers, they create and maintain high quality sites and apps and serve customers and ensuring functionality of their websites or apps. On the other hand, SEO specialists boost presence in relevant organic search results, earn more traffic in revenue from organic channel. Way to communicate, programmers' language is code, they are nerds. And SEO specialists, they rely on theoretical articles and references cases and their personal experience. Day-to-day process of programmer is planning, website developer, test, launch, and maintain the website or app. And when we talk about SEO specialists, they conduct technical audits, on-page, off-page SEO competitors analysis, A/B testing. So just a quick glance and you see how this process of these team members, they vary and they are different. So here are my tips on how working better together. You should consider developer time and resources. Before giving a task, try to see how many people are working on the team, what are the projects and what are they working on right now, what are their main goals and priorities for the current development cycle, for the quarter, and think about how your task is it the right time for the task? Is it really urgent? Is it really important to set this task in the current period, or maybe it's better to postpone it? So before implementing the task, think about developers' time and resources. Know the difference between feature and bugs. Yes, so it's really common when developers just had a list of problems, a list of suggestions on how to improve, but it would be much better if you divide the section of your technical audit on two parts, features and bugs, before implementing some new interesting features. Firstly, you should fix bugs which appear on your site. So try to prioritize and it will help developers to see what they should do on the first priority and the second and so on and so forth. So it would help them. And learn to speak their language. I'm not talking about, learn code and all nuances of JavaScript, of Python. No, I just want to emphasize that when you use some terms, some phrases from developers' nerd language, slang, they understand that you matter, that you want to find a way to communicate with them better. It really would help. Here is example of stickers for developers. First, let's look at the bad example. So, bad example don't contain sections, contrasts, don't contain a well-structured presentation. The content is vague, lack of business concepts, it's many fields like collaboration, deadlines, projects will be blank, and there is no priority, no sample URL. So if dev team receives this task, it will just irritate and won't do it and will postpone it as long as possible. On the other hand, good example of the task are well structured, prioritized, we have a clear description of the issue, useful additional information for developers, and example URLs with the bug so that they could check on their own what you mean if they don't understand your description. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other videos from my playlists, and share your experience in comments. I would be glad to talk with you about your experience with dev teams. Thank you and bye.